What's going on, kings and queens? It's your boy Byron, CEO of Self-Rise Enterprise, and today we're going to be discussing on why we should celebrate man-made holidays in America. Let's get into it. So today we are going to be going over with Khalid Muhammad why we shouldn't celebrate Christmas, Thanksgiving. Well, you can do what you want, but we're just going to break down the facts with Khalid Muhammad. Well, he's going to break down the facts, and we're gonna listen to him. You know what I'm saying? This is the master teacher. Yeah, let's not waste no more time. Let's get right into it, man.
It is said that they make over 47% of their profit from the year just during this time of the year. And who do you think they make much of it off of? Us. We go in and buy everything on the shelves. We go in these stores, and sometimes when it's Christmas Day, by the time Christmas Day comes, it ain't nothing left on the store shelves. And we be running up and down the aisles mad because they ain't got nothing else left on the shelves. Looking for something else to buy. Looking for another peck of wood to spend our money with. Over 47% of their sales just during this time of the year, and they don't even believe in Jesus at all. Look at it for what it's worth. First shocker. Jesus was not born on the 25th of December. Jesus was not born on the 25th of December. They have celebrated Jesus' birth. They have celebrated on December 17th before. They've celebrated, even if you will look at it, January 6th before. And now they come to January 25th. Let's take a look at it. December, yes. December 25th. January 6th, I'm confused, but you're going to be confused before I finish. You think you really know what's up. You're going to really be confused when I get through tonight. You will find out before you leave out of here tonight. Hell, you may not even know how old you are. You may not even know what month you were born in. You may not even know what day it is, what year it is, what month it is, and you may not even know what time it is before I finish tonight. So I say December, I say January. Wait until you see how confused these crackers are who got us celebrating this stuff. In his book, African People and European Holidays, A Mental Genocide, Reverend Ishaka Musa Barashango quotes from black historical facts on the life of Jesus. Listen carefully. December 25th was the birthday December 25th as the birth date of Jesus Christ was not adopted until 325 CE, Christian era, AD, at the Nicene Council in an effort to harmonize and systematize the complex and diverse Christian dogma which existed at that time. A council of 318 bishops, white bishops, met in the city of Nicaea, in the kingdom of what is today Turkey, at the mandate of the Roman Emperor Constantine, and that's Bithynia. The date accepted by the majority of the European bishops assembled was not finalized until the year 354 Christian era, or 354 AD. 354 years after Jesus was gone, these crackers at the Nicene Conference in what is Turkey today determined that they would observe his birthday, but they wanted his birthday to be in connection with certain pagan backward white holidays and pagan backward white festivals. You must know something about the winter solstice. You must know something about the Roman Saturnalia. You must know something about Nimrod. You must know something about all of this in order to understand what Christmas is all about. You must know something about the star Sirius in order to know something about Christmas. And when you understand all of this, you will find that these crackers have got it all mixed up. Let's go to the World Book Encyclopedia. Where we going? This is call and response. Talk black to me. Talk back to me. Where are we going? We will turn to the World Book Encyclopedia, Volume 3. The Egyptians, who? The cracker can't tell the whole truth, so he says were probably, but that's the best you can do, you know what I'm saying? Were probably the first to adopt a mainly solar calendar. They noted that the star Sirius reappeared in the eastern star, that star reappeared in the eastern sky just before sunrise after several months of invisibility. They also discovered that the annual flood of the Nile River came soon after Sirius appeared. They used this event to fix their calendar and came to recognize a year of 365 days, made up of 12 months, each 30 days long, and an extra 5 days added at the end, but we even tightened it up more than that, but they're not giving us credit for it here. It goes on to say, and this is really interesting, it says the Julian calendar, and it talks about the Gregorian calendar. The Gregorian calendar and the what? Julian calendar. By the time of Julius Caesar, the accumulated error caused by the incorrect length of the Roman year, white year, and by the occasional failure to add extra days at the proper times, had made the calendar about 3 months ahead of the seasons. Winter occurred in September, and autumn came in the month now called July. In 46 BC, Caesar asked the astronomer Sosigenes to review the calendar and suggest ways for improving it. Acting on Sosigenes' suggestions, Caesar ordered the Romans to disregard the moon in calculating their calendars. He divided the year into 12 months of 31 and 30 days, except for February, and which had only 29 days. Every fourth year, it would have 30 days. To realign the calendar with the seasons, Caesar ruled that the year we know as 46 BC should have 445 days in that year. The Romans called it the year of confusion. What did they call it? Now listen to this. You with me? The Romans renamed Quintilius, that was the name of the month, Quintilius, to honor, you see, at that time the months had different names. The months were named Quintilius, Sextilius. They were named, all of these names. We had September, October, November, December, Sextilius, Quintilius, Junius, Aprilis, Martius. This was the name of the months at that time. So the month that was called Quintilius at that time, Julius Caesar renamed the month Quintilius to honor himself. And so the month Quintilius became July. No lie. The month July used to be called what? But the Emperor Julius Caesar renamed it after who? Himself. Now we're getting into some real egos here. And we follow this stuff today. Sextilius, now that was Quintilius. Now we on what? Sextilius was named August. Named what? By the Roman Senate to honor the Emperor Augustus. Now here's another vain cracker, changes another month of the year and names it after himself, and now Augustus, he was jealous because Caesar had changed Quintilius to July, and so he changed Sextilius to August. It hasn't got mad yet. According to tradition, Augustus, you listening to me, moved a day from February. This is some power now. This cracker took a day from February to add it to August, to make sure that August was just as long as July. Wait a minute. Before Jesus, they counted forward. Some scholars say Jesus lived 32 years. Some scholars say Jesus lived 33 years. Now, did he live 32 years or did he live 33 years? After Jesus was gone, they call that AD. They started counting, but they counted backwards before. Then they started counting forward after he was gone. If I seem confused, don't worry about it. They were even more confused than I am. And we all followed him today. They counted backwards before Jesus, and then after Jesus, they started counting forward. So this is the year 1990 what? You sure? 1,993 years what? After Jesus. Is that right? But suppose Jesus lived 32 years instead of 33. Then that would make this 1992. But let's suppose he lived 33 years instead of 32 years. Then it would be the exact year. So the question is, are you 17 or are you 18? Are you 23 or are you 24? Are you 42 or are you 44? Are you 55 or are you 56? That's the question. And which month were you born in? Were you really born in August or was it Sextilius? Were you really born in July or was it Quintilius? Or do you really know? And every year or every few years the cracker changed the time. He said, gee whiz, from now on, I want you guys to set your watches as of tomorrow at 12:01. At 12:01 tomorrow night, it will no longer be 1 a.m. when it normally was 1 a.m. It'll now be 2 a.m. because we're saving time. And then next year he'll change it and say, look guys, set them back. We don't need to save anymore. We've saved up enough time. Then 2 or 3 years will pass. He'll say, tomorrow night, as of 12:01, set your watches, guys. This time, 1 hour back. Instead of 1 a.m., it'll just be 12 midnight. Or instead of 10 a.m. in the morning, make sure you know that it's really 9 a.m. I know a few years ago, it was 11 a.m. And then we went back to 10 a.m. So the question is, what time is it? What time is it? Then he named the days. Sunday, Monday, Moon Day. Huh? Here we tripping on the sun and the moon days. You don't know what day it is. We don't know what time it is. We don't know what year it is. We don't know what month it is. You don't know how old you are. I'm not going to get into we don't know what our names are. Have lost our names, our language, our religion, our culture, our God, our folkways, our mores, our norms, and most of us have lost our mind. So anything I say up here tonight, you can't offer no argument, none whatsoever. We have to depend on the divine intervention of God Almighty to get us out of this thing, because this devil has got this thing mixed up and fixed up. He got it hooked up. and he's trying to get an extension of time. He's trying to fool God that his time ain't up. Can you get ready for that? He's trying to fool God. Change the calendars, change the time, change their names, even go into a month and take days out of the month and add it to another month, and just juggle it around the way he wants to juggle it around. Now, do we follow God or do we follow the devil? Do we follow God or do we follow the white man? Now, the book of Jeremiah, what book? Jeremiah, the 10th chapter. What chapter? Let me make sure it's the 10th chapter. Jeremiah, the 10th chapter, beginning with the first verse. You ready? It says, "Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen." Learn not the way of who? "And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. For the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest." Cuts what? A tree out of the forest. The work of the hands of the workman with the axe. And they deck it with gold, with silver and with gold. And they fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. The Bible in the book of Jeremiah says that the Christmas tree is a vain and an empty practice. It's the custom of a heathen. How many heathens in the house? Don't raise your hand. How many don't have a Christmas tree at home? Let me see. How many don't have a Christmas tree at home? How many say, but, oh, it's fun. I mean, what will we tell the children? We're trying to tell the big children something now. What sense does it make, brothers and sisters, for you to work your fingers to the bone, working double time, triple time, and overtime, constantly struggling, striving, and straining to bring a smile to your baby's face and to bring joy to your baby's hearts and souls? And then you go and give the credit to an imaginary white man, taking the credit from yourself, taking the honor from yourself, taking the glory and the praise and the respect from yourself, and giving the credit to a white man who doesn't even exist. And your babies grow up loving subconsciously white folks, believing that a fat white man with a red and white suit on is responsible for bringing them joy, when it was really you who brought them joy. Why not tell your babies, Mommy got this for you, Daddy got this for you. This is your zawadi, or your present, or your gift that came from Mommy's hard work, from Daddy's hard work. Anything wrong with that? Then your baby grows up bonded with you. Your baby grows up honoring you and respecting you as the power and the force in her life or in his life that does that which brings them happiness and brings them joy. But you'd rather give the joy away and channel it through a white man who's an imaginary, illusionary white man. Skinny Santa Claus, fat Santa Claus, tall Santa Claus, small Santa Claus, Santa Claus with cotton all over his damn face. My little son Farrakhan would probably grab it, and when Kalfani was coming up, they would probably grab that stuff and smack it. And call, brothers, you're going to have to help me. There you go. He's supposed to have some flying, turn around the other way. Oh, he got him on both sides. This is double trouble. He's supposed to have some flying reindeer. This is supposed to be Rudolph. What kind of merry madness is this? and you tell your babies these lies about a flying reindeer. They will come down a chimney and you living over in Fort Greene. No, you ain't got no damn chimney in Fort Greene. Or whatever project you in. Cracker can go all over the world and come down some chimneys that you ain't even got. And then you wonder why your babies grow up to be liars. Your babies grow up to be liars because you start them out on lies at an early age. You tell them about a cracker that flies around with 8 reindeer, flying from house to house. Crackers doing something for niggas. That's the way they talk. And it don't happen like that. Huh? You teach them about rabbits that lay chicken eggs at Easter time. And you wonder why your babies grow up to be liars when you started them out with lies.